Hi, you're with Scott. This is Battery Exhausted, my channel. It's midnight, it's always midnight. This is your right ear, this is your left ear. Coming up in this video, I've edited together a sort of behind the scenes look at the making of the Eddie Strongman film, specifically when we went to Ohio. So stay tuned for that. One thing I'd like to quickly say before we get started in the video is that if you're an unsigned musician or an artist of any kind, if you produce art, if you produce anything interesting and you'd like to share it, specifically as well music, if you're an unsigned musician, then send your stuff to truebinaural@outlook.com. That's me. Send it to me. And what I'll do is I'll make little videos to go on Battery Exhausted about other people's art and other people's interests, specifically yours, your unsigned music or your artwork or other stuff like that. So send it to truebinaural@outlook.com, and I want to start doing little videos like that. Cool. So a bit of a special edition for you today. This is a little sort of behind the scenes documentary that I shot whilst we were filming the Eddie Strongman film. This is like the Soundman perspective. I'm just going to give you a quick talky introduction and then play the film that I made. So in 2015, I've got notes and I'm looking at them. I wanted to make this really short and concise so we can get straight into the actual upload. In 2015, we made the Eddie Strongman film. I started as a sound man. My friend Matt was filming this documentary about Britain's Strongest Man, Eddie Hall. He'd just started the process, and with my background in sound recording, he invited me along to sort of hold the boom mics and help out. Through the process of being sound man for the documentary, I started shooting what you call B-roll, which basically means I had my camera on me at all times, and if I thought something was interesting or important, I'd shoot it. I got little interviews with different strongmen and stuff like that, and so consequently some of my shooting made it into the final film. As part of the project, we went to Ohio to visit the Arnold Strongman Classic, or the Arnold Sports and Fitness Expo as the wider event. And in Ohio, I kind of did my best work in terms of shooting. So some of that stuff's in the main film. My approach to shooting was slightly different to Matt, the director. Matt was shooting with a vision of the film he wanted to make in mind. So he had his vision for his shooting on his main camera. But it was kind of my first experience of shooting a cinematic full-length documentary. So what I did was a bit more obdocy, observational documentary style. And I just gathered loads of footage, which in hindsight, maybe I shot too much. And there are loads of good bits that I shot that don't quite fit the cinematic style of the Eddie Strongman film. So I ended up with loads of B-roll footage that didn't make it into the final film. And it's a bit more observational documentary style. So what I thought I'd do is I cut it into this sort of behind the scenes, look back series of videos about the first serious documentary that I worked on. Me and Matt did make the ASMR road trip film together. He shot it, I directed and sort of, produced it. With this, Matt was director-producer and I was sound man, camera, B-roll, assistant sort of thing, and eventually got the title of associate producer based on hours and hours of sitting in a car and discussing the things we've shot and how to form them into a film. So let's get into this Strongman film that I've made, the B-side, the Soundman perspective to Eddie Strongman. Eddie Strongman itself, you can get on the internet, links in the description below and all that, eddiestrongman.com, but I think it's going to be on Netflix soon, so cross fingers for that. In this first episode, we've been following Eddie for about a year. Yeah, up to this point we'd been following him for about a year, and so we got to know Eddie quite well, and we got to know the Strongmen quite well, and we'd gone to Ohio, like I said, to visit the Arnold Sports Expo and to watch Eddie compete, and we'd gone there with media passes so that we could sort of basically go access all areas. So this first episode is us picking up Eddie from the airport and taking him to his hotel, and I've peppered it with lots of other shots that I took during the course of the event. The next episode is going to be maybe me talking like about my experiences and then colouring it with the shots, you know. And before you see it, I'd just like to say thanks to Matt Bell, because he took me along for the ride and helped me to get into filmmaking. And yeah, we banged out a cinematic documentary that's soon to be on Netflix. So Eddie Hall is Britain's strongest man and one of the world's strongest men. And at the time of filming, I think he was about 8th strongest in the world and has since moved up to 4th or 3rd, I think. So, yeah. If I met you during the making of the Eddie Strongman film, and I did meet loads of really interesting people, then hi. Hope you're doing well.
Well, we're currently in Columbus, Ohio, waiting for the Arnold Classics Sports Expo at the Columbus Exhibition Center, where hopefully we'll get to meet Arnie. Fingers crossed. Hopefully, Edward Hall will become the world's strongest Arnold Classics man. Who knows? Typical airports. Eddie's flight's been delayed, so now it's an hour and a half in an airport that we're not even flying into or out of. Just to add to the 10 hours we've spent sitting in airports so far.
My name is Ron Hauser. I am chairman of the transportation committee for the Arnold Fitness Weekend. If I was going to watch any competition at all, I would watch the strongman competition. Not many of them will fit in our vans at the same time, but yes, we transport them around. They're big teddy bears. You know, some of the bodybuilders get a little tense, but these guys are just really teddy bears when they get off the plane.
What's happening now?
Don't know, yeah. Bag's not on the carousel, so.
Is it important kit?
Well, it's all my strongman kit, innit? So can't compete with that. The baggage is the baggage. You just got nothing you can do about it. Travelling fucks you off. Couple hour delay there, couple hour delay here. It's like, fuck's sake, you just want to get to your destination, get some food in you, and fucking sleep, don't you? Would Arnold fucking travelling this shit? No. So where the fuck's my Hummer? Take it back, get my fucking Hummer, come back, and I might come with you. Yeah?
I was asking, you know, if they've not got any clothes, like, would you be able to just go in the shop and buy some, or is that going to be an issue?
I think even in America it's a bit of an issue to get clothes in my size, but they do have more shops that to sort of accommodate for us. Yeah. Big girls. I can get Matt's mum a nice pair.
Fuck off.
You shouldn't let me know it's a weak spot, because I'll just keep pounding it now. Just keep going and going.
Horrible image, that conjures up in my mind.
Does that happen with the other strongmen in the competitions and stuff? Do you find a weak spot in their psyche and pound them?
No, it's too easy for me. I like, you know, I don't know, I'm quite good at sort of getting in people's heads, and I see it as a form of bullying, to be honest. I don't want to be that person who's the arrogant fucking bully. I've got my fucking seatbelt on because this road does not look nice. I mean, yeah, this is my prime, you know, just turned 27. Human body doesn't peak till it's at least sort of early 30s, 33, 35. So you know, this is why I'm so confident I'm going to win the World's Strongest Man one day, because I know I'm nowhere near my prime yet. Got people like 4 who's the same age as me, and you know, just as strong in some ways. Especially on the athletic side of things. But it only makes me hungrier, you know. I came joint first with him a few months back in Malaysia, so that just tells me he's not unbeatable.
These are the these are the top 10 strongest men in the world. One mistake, and that's going to cost you many points and cost you a lot. So, yeah.
You know, when people say Thor's going to dominate for the next few years, just throw fucking fuel on the fire. You know, get me more revved up. Just give me that fucking drive to prove them people wrong. That, you know, Thor, yeah, he might well dominate, but you know, I'm here to fucking not make that not happen. That's my role here. I'm going to dominate. This is what I want to fucking do. People try to blame genetics on people winning events. Bullshit, that's just fucking pure arrogance. You know, fuck genetics. Thor's fucking 27 stone. He wasn't born 27 stone, so he had to fucking work hard and get there. Same as me. So I think as a strongman, it's a fair fucking game. If you win, you win. No one can say you didn't win it. It's not like bodybuilding or something like that where you've got a judge saying you look better than him. This is the beauty of strongman. If you win a fucking contest, that's it, you've won it. There's no bullshit.
Do you think about Thor and the competitors when you're training for an event like this?
So this is all I think about when I'm training for any contest is my competitors. When I'm getting on that last rep of every set and I'm just on the brink of giving up, and then it'll just fucking hit me in the back of my mind. I'm thinking, well, Thor will be doing another fucking rep here, so I'll do another fucking 2. You know, you got to think how hard your competitors are training for this and go beyond that. That's what you do with every fucking set that you do in the gym. That way you're mentally prepared.
All the weights, everybody's, you know, got a set of stones. Everybody's got the equipment to train with, so everybody's getting good. And that's one of the reasons also the weights have gone up. So everybody's training it. I never trained demons before when I was doing it. But I just did a lot of shows and appearances, so I was doing it all. That was my training. Then I just trained in the gym.
So they kind of got more serious about it.
Yeah.
You pick it up?
No, I don't know.
A fucking giraffe.
You look like you're ready, that's why. You want to make sure.
That was fantastic.
I think that's going to be my height.
Yes, okay. So, we need to go at 3.
Ну, думаю, это такой. I think this.
You want this?
Как ты думаешь?
It gets much colder, you can just set them on there.
Сзади опять я хочу колени у тебя видеть. Ну, я думаю,
They can always get bigger and bigger and more and more. Distances get shorter and shorter. Things get heavier. Guys get bigger, but distances get shorter. So I used to call this more like, you know, strength athletics. It's not like that anymore. It's moved more close to powerlifting.
Do you feel the pressure for this particular competition?
Yeah, I mean, literally all eyes are on me. Everyone's big me up. Everyone said Eddie Hall's going to dominate this and dominate that. This is Eddie Hall's event, all static. But in a way, yes, it is very static, but there is some very technical events in here, such as the dumbbell, which it isn't fucking strength, you know. A dumbbell is all technique. Get it on the back of your neck, use your legs. The yoke's a fucker. It's extremely heavy. I've never picked a fucking 650 kilo yoke up in my fucking life, so that's going to be new. Fucking 500 kilo frame, up a ramp. I've never had to go up a ramp with anything in my life. Again, the deadlift from 18 inch, never done that. 200 kilo log press for reps was fucking insane. Everything's just new to me, so I'm just going in very, you know, very open-minded. I could come fucking top, I could come mid-range, so I just want to do well. You know, all eyes are on me, so it's very, I've just got to do my best for myself, really.
What about Big Z? I mean, do you see yourself? He's been in his prime for so long, and it looks like he's coming to the, you know, he's gonna bow out at some point. Do you think it's possible for you to knock him off the spot before he does?
I don't know, Big Z is just one of them guys. He just goes into a contest with one one fucking motive, and that's to win. He doesn't sway, you know, he doesn't fucking joke and giggle with anyone. He doesn't drink, he doesn't fucking, you know, eats all the right foods. He's just got one mission. He turns up to fucking win, and that's what he does. You know, you can't mock him for that. So, in my eyes, Samaritains is here to win. You know, he wouldn't be, if he didn't think he wasn't going to win, I don't think he'd be here.
Very concentrated before competition. Very heavy event. Very strong athletes. Need to do my best.
If you could remove one of them from the competition, which one would you take out?
This particular one, it's got to be Big Z. If I'd take out someone for the comp to make it easier for himself, it's got to be Big Z. Because he's just got to be the biggest threat overall by a mile.
Do you dream about Strongman?
I don't think I do, you know. I don't wake up in fucking sweating messes or anything like that. I don't even dream about winning any titles or anything. It's just like an open dream for me. I just think about it constantly when I'm awake rather than when I'm asleep.
What do you dream about?
Me?
No.
I dream about Matt's mum.
Fuck off!
Fuck you going now?
I'm going to come and get in bed with you.
We're gonna leave you here, man.
Yeah.
You wouldn't take my fucking bit, mate.
I was going to go on top, mate.
You just wouldn't take it.
Go in between you.
If you got out of here, there are a lot of people who think you'd go start killing people again. Again? Well, you guys are misinformed. I haven't killed anybody.